Okay, here's another, well, not another version, the additional work carried out on this personal charger, homemade charger. Yesterday and today what I did is to make the swivel bit part that carries the voltmeter, as well as 3 LEDs here, which they can they light up as you turn this way. On the other hand, this way it tells you the charge within the capacitor. Now, if one were to fit the switch neutral here, the USB cable, and we wanted to charge a battery, we would have the reading here of the actual appliance one is charging, and so forth. Here I still have to fit a much bigger bulb being lit by or through a circuit which is fed through the capacitor, like the other ones. But a smaller bulb, one of those has got, I think, about, let me see, the bigger one has got 84 LEDs, the other one, I believe it has 43, half of it. Well, I would be happy to have something with 20 LED bulbs and see what the outcome is. But as it is, this way as it is, as you can see, this is how you walk along or whatever. I don't say these are sort of temporary bulbs. There are 2 more holes here, as you can see. On either side, you can fit more bulbs. But by doing that, you take, say, you need a voltage of about, being 15, 25 volts, 20 volts to sort of lit. So I've taken 2 out, and that way sort of works. But this way, as I say, you see, you have the reading on the capacitor, and if we were to crank it, as I'm doing, you can see the voltage going up, and I'm just about turning it, sort of playing with it. And that's all one needs, especially with the capacitor. One doesn't need sort of to get tired speeding it up or anything. And within a short time, you see the capacitor gaining what has lost. Now, as I say, once I fit the sort of transformer circuit in there, toroid, I hope I can make a good one that can produce a lot of current or voltage without using a lot of it, so being very efficient like the other ones. And I say there is space here within here. You can fit it there. It doesn't. The space is sufficient even for the toroid and so forth. And this is, as you can see, this is the swiveled light with the voltmeter here, and through these plates on either side of the casing here, it sort of takes the current up to the top with another 2 tiny plates, angled one, based on each side of the swivel carrying light and voltmeter, and there's all the wires there, so it's boxed in within there, and you can actually close it this way if you want. you can open it up so to direct the light whatever you want, or wherever you want. Basically, that's what I've been doing in the last couple of days. I say it's not a weekend job. Every minute you find some, or encounter some difficulties, a setback, or something, which you have to think about. And this thing here took a while to make, because I had to add 4 layers of it. As you can see, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of it. The end bit thicker, so that the glue will be Loctite, and then there is a screw, as you can see there, so that I could fit the screw there on each side, separate screw, because you cannot put a straight through, long through, because otherwise it would sort of earth itself, because it's positive and negative. So you had to put 2 half screws and nut in there. And this top point here, if one slackens the screw, this layer here will come out on its own. And here you see you have sort of grooves in there, which I sort of managed to do it, to drill it once it was sort of glued together, put it in a vise, hold it tight. And between those grooves, you can actually guide the positive and negative legs of the LEDs and connect them in series, or if one wishes, parallel, by adding the right resistor. And it took me a while to do it. So I fiddled about all yesterday and up to now, and then I had to start it the other day. So it takes time to make it yourself. It was probably easier to buy one of those Chinese plastic things. But the satisfaction one gets to make his own charger, which really charges the battery, the external battery, and these internal capacitors so quick, which is unbelievable. And the fact that it's all turning on double bearing. This gear, the main shaft gear, that has got 2 bearings. The other one here, which I showed you last time, has got 2 bearings, one on the top and one on the bottom. And the servo motor itself has got 2 bearings inside, which I've stripped, not this one, but the other. They all have 2 bearings. So everything turns on ball bearings. It's a lifetime kind of job, because one doesn't use it every day. But then again, once you use it, also it turns on bearing, and the gears won't sort of move about, shake about, or flex and wear out quickly. But all nylon gears do last a long time. And this concept here, which I suppose the idea came to mind with the portable, let's say the cellular phone, but the one that's got the flip top. So I thought on the side somewhere there must have had some sort of connection. So that's the way I did it, sort of taking it up to here, the positive, or vice versa, and here the negative. And the same thing, you have it over here. It kind of sort of doubles up. Okay, this side here, you have this side. On that side, we don't have it. We have the current, the voltage as such. It's a question of figuring it out here with the switches, whether one needs that or not. But that is another matter anyway. But it's better to have all these plates on both sides at the top, and one can eliminate in any event anyone that one sort of wishes to. But it's nice to have them for the time being there. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.